Danny Treefrog. Hello, dear viewers. Remember back in the day when Xbox had exclusive games, like more than just Halo and Gears of War, and actually had exclusive games? Well, back when Xbox first came out, there were way more exclusives than we see today. Okay, bad example. There were more than what Xbox One and even Xbox 360 had. Some went on to get re-released on modern platforms, but some stayed as Xbox exclusives, such as Blinx, Fable, Fusion Frenzy, Jade Empire, Voodoo Vince, and a few more. Now, of course, I'm not including PC as part of this list, I'm just talking about in terms of game consoles. I also didn't bring up established IPs such as Oddworld and anything from WarWare, as I just wanted to bring up purely, mostly, Xbox exclusives. Anyway, the one I'll be talking about today is Mad Dash Racing. This was a launch title for the original Xbox, so it was released on November 15th, 2001, here in North America. This is one of those on-foot racing games like Sonic R and Rayman Rush. It also features the voices of Mario himself, Charles Martinet, and a bunch of known characters, Billy West. So this must be some game, huh? Well, let's check it out to see. Now this game is very much an original Xbox game. Like, if you've played a lot of the OG Xbox exclusives, you may know what I'm talking about. I don't quite know how to put it in the words, but this game is hardcore OG Xbox. Now, this game has the standard modes you'd expect from a game like this. You know, a story mode, multiplayer, a soul-giving contract, the usual stuff. Of course, like usual, I started out with the story mode, or adventure rather.
Of course, the plan is perfect.
This is a weird CG cutscene. This was 2001, but man, it's just weird how everyone moves. Oh, and in case you're wondering who the main playable characters are, they're the three characters on the front of the case: Chops, Zero G, and Sid. Getting to the gameplay, it's basically what you'd expect from an on-foot racing game. It's got a lot of kart racing things in it, my vocabulary is limited, shut up, like dash pads and items to help you out. There are other things in the levels to give you more speed, such as these ropes to skate on Sonic Adventure 2 style. When you jump into the water, for some reason they make you use the other thumbstick to swim through it faster. I guess it's meant to be like swimming, but I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to what these green gems do, but I'm sure they act like coins in Mario Kart or Wumpa Fruit in Crash Team Racing. So far, the game is... It feels somewhat weird to control, I don't quite know how to describe it. Like, you mainly just hold the left thumbstick forward and press A to jump and other buttons to do various moves. But it just feels weird. Not bad, but weird. Also, while the tracks are mostly linear, they do branch out a lot, giving you a lot of paths to take along the way to the finish line. In theory, this is a pretty cool idea and makes the same tracks more replayable, which is a good thing since this game doesn't have that many tracks, especially at the start. But in practice, they didn't do the best job at it. It can be confusing on where to go and what paths you can take at times. This is kind of a problem with games like this, but this one seems a little worse at it. Also, the rubber banding in this game is kind of bad, at least I think it's rubber banding. It feels like if you screw up even a little bit, you're gonna lose your place. Sometimes the opponents just straight up pass you, even if you're going as fast as possible. So it's quite a difficult game for various reasons. I suppose I could learn the tracks and characters over time, but all this stuff combined with the problems doesn't make it a very fun game. The idea is cool, but the execution just wasn't all that good. But hey, maybe if I can win this race, it'll change my... All I wanted to do was play as Gex in this game. No, seriously, that's the reason I even got this game. This game was developed by Crystal Dynamics, who made the Gex games back in the day. He's an unlockable character, but you have to play through adventure mode with all three of the main characters and complete a whole bunch of other challenges. That's a bit much to unlock one character, even if it is Gex. So I figured I'd use the cheat codes, cause I ain't got time to deal with all that junk. Well, the problem is, the cheats don't work. Like, I tried multiple times to use them, but they just don't work, and all these major websites still have them up as if they were correct. But everyone wonders why, cause they sure don't work here. Maybe it's somehow certain releases worked and others didn't. Maybe this was an EU exclusive thing, but normally they'd put it there if one of those was the case, but they didn't. So I just didn't even bother anymore. Before I end things, I just found out while writing the script that the game Whiplash is a spin-off of this game. Spanx the Weasel is the star of that game, and he's a playable character here. This is bizarre since Mad Dash Racing only had one game before the spin-off came out. Whiplash is also on PS2, so I guess the character was no longer exclusive to Xbox. But going back to Gex, until the Gex trilogy comes out, this is his only appearance on an Xbox system, at least as a playable character. I just wasn't a fan of this game. It's not really bad, it's just okay, I guess. Some cool ideas that just weren't executed very well. But if you wanted to give it a try, it is usually pretty cheap these days. I don't think it's currently compatible with anything other than the original Xbox, so you will have to have one of those to play it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of this game and or this video in the comments. Until next time, like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos like this or any other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching and have a good day or night. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to mad dash race to the kitchen and get the last piece of pizza before my girlfriend... Ah, dang it, you already got it.